Hello guys, welcome to next video of this playlist Python for beginners. Currently in this playlist we were exploring OpenCV basics and recently I have started demonstration of my few OpenCV projects. In the last video I demonstrated you my hill climb automation game where I control the hill climb racing game using my hand gestures, and in this video I will be demonstrating you my new project which is rep tracker rewrite, which will count my pull-ups and push-ups when I go down and go up. So let's start this video by a small demo of that project. This is our destination folder, and here are some folders and files as you can see. The first folder, which is of PyCache file, which is responsible for loading and running the program fast second time. This is a virtual environment that I have created for this project. This is the main app file. This is pretend model that I have used for this project, and these are the landmarks file which has a list of landmarks in it, nothing else. And this is a requirements.txt file. Now let's open this folder in VS Code. So as you can see, the folder is open in VS Code and the source code is about only 140 lines as you can see. Let's move ahead. Before exploring the code, let's check the requirements for this project. So the requirements for this project are OpenCV, which is must, pandas for NumPy array processing, Mediapipe for detecting our landmarks, xklen to perform processing, tkinter for user interface, pillow to process image, pickle to load our model, custom tkinter to make GUI more beautiful. So these are all basic requirements to run this project, and I have used Python 3.7.7 version to run this project. Now let's move to our main program, which is this. So first is importing tkinter SDK, importing custom tkinter SDK. So this tkinter is used for enhancing user interface because tkinter user interfaces are becoming old now. After that, the next is pandas, numpy and pickle. Pandas and numpy are used for data manipulation to deal with arrays. Pickle is only used to load model. Then after that, Mediapipe, which is backbone of our project, which is responsible for detecting the pose. Then CV2 window to take live camera feed, then pill model to deal with images, and after that this is the landmarks. Using this line I have simply inputted the list from landmarks.py file. The list is in front of you as you can see. I am talking about this list, landmarks. So let's close it. After that, the code is of creating a simple tkinter window of size 480 into 700 pixels, the title of tkinter window, and adding customized appearance to dark, so which makes our user interface more beautiful. Then this is simple code to create labels, and after that this is the code to display variable contents like the probability of pose, up down information, and the number of repetitions that we did. After that, the next is counter function, which is responsible for resetting the counter of repetition variable to 0 when clicked. Then this is a simple code to display reset button in the screen. I hope now the code is visible to you. Then this is a simple code written to show the camera feed on tkinter window. After that, the main task begins from here. This draw util functions provides utility functions for drawing landmarks and connections on image, so that dots and lines that you see on my body, they are drawn using this drawing utility method of Mediapipe. After that, this pose method contains the poses of humans that we are interested to detect. Then after that, setting the minimum tracking confidence and minimum detection confidence to 0.5 and 0.5, which is 50%. Then the next line is of loading the pretend model in our program and storing it in model variable, as you can see. After that, the starting the camera and initializing some variables. Then the main function starts. So in the main function, the first step is used to importing the local variables in this function using keyword global, as you can see. Then taking a frame from OpenCV window. Then the first task is to process the image, which is done using the pose method of Mediapipe, as you can see in these 3 to 4 lines. Then the main section comes here of try and accept block. In try block, this line is responsible for processing the landmarks and converting them into list that we want to give to our model for detecting the poses. After that, the poses of landmarks are flattened into a row and converted into data frame from prediction using this line, which is pd.dataframe, taking the row and columns equal to landmarks that are stored in this landmarks.py file. After that, the probability function comes in picture, which is responsible for calculating the probability of the pose, which is done using these 2 lines, as you can see. Then after that, if and else part of block comes into picture, which is responsible for updating the stage data from up to down and down to up. And once current stage becomes up, then the counter is incremented by 1, as you can see. Then try block closes here and the accept block comes, and I have written nothing in this accept block. After that, this code is responsible for converting the feed taken from OpenCV window and displaying it into the tkinter window. And the last 3 lines are simply responsible for updating the variables on tkinter window. Then this detect method is called continuously due to this main loop function, as you can see. That's why the program was running without terminating itself. So this was simple code of 140 lines. Now let's run this code. So for that, I will simply open terminal here. So as you can see, the terminal is open in front of me. Now I will activate my virtual environment using wait capital S tab small a tab enter. So the virtual environment is activated, as you can see. Now I will simply run the file, which is python app.py. Now let's check the program. So I hope my face is not visible in the tkinter window, but in camera I am visible. So assuming this is the weight I am holding, I will go down up. So as you can see, the repetition counter is increased. Down up, it is increased to 3. Down up, it is increased to 4. Down up, it is increased to 5, as you can see. Now let's try this reset button, and as you can see, the reps has become 0. Now let's try once again. Assuming this is weight in my hand. Down up, down up, down up, down up, down up. So this was the basic project that I have created. So this was the basic project that I have created using Mediapipe, tkinter and custom tkinter window. I am planning to host this project on Streamlit, so you can all use this project daily to be physically fit by at least trying 20 pull-ups. So that's all for today's video. Here comes the end of this video. Thanks for watching this video.